There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. And Kobe, here we go. Rebound, Julius Erving.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
With the drive. Barnes outside. Reeves in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Trying to end the drought. And Kobe lays it in. Kobe's got 8.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Reeves outside. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Reeves in the corner. Now, here's Jokic. The layup missed. It's a 5-point game. Down low. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, Kobe has terrific vision and knows when to get it to his teammates.
And Parker, here we go. Nobody near Barnes. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Sinks the three-pointer.
3 points. I love the strong response from Caruso, sinking that revenge triple in style.
They set the pick. Reeves outside. Jokic has a 2-pointer. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. They lead by 3.
The visiting team, 13.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
A wide open look here for Caruso. And the baseline jumper, no good. Pass to Reeves. A three-pointer is right on target. Reeves has got 8 points.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball.
Good on the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Allen. Second chance effort. Bryant, that's for 2. 5. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Irving. Bosch grabs the miss. Here's Bryant. Tips it up. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got his second basket.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Jokic. And here's Barnes for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a break.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Kobe. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Kobe. And it's sent back by Irving.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And George, here we go. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Chris Bosh.
An aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
The wide open look here for Bosh. That one's off. Still out of sync. For those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Outside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Clock at 6. The tray. Chris Bosh with the rebound. By himself. And Levine throws it down.
Just absolutely electric in the open floor. Levine with the bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
George in the post. Pass to Lively. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lively's got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Jackson with the screen. Outside, Bogdanovich. Outside for Jackson. Driving in. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
It's Prince on the wing. Bryant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Outside Kobe. Driving inside.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Bogdanovich with the screen. From past the arc. Bosh grabs the miss. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. And Levine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Jackson down low to the left side wing. Now Bogdanovich. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Powell for three. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Jokic. Barnes outside. No good on the three. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Here's Kobe.
The work ethic of Reeves makes him a two-way threat. He's always trying to outwork you.
Parker with him. And Allen picks him up defensively. Here's the screen. Here's Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Caruso lays it up and banks it in. Caruso's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, it's not an easy look for Caruso in with these threes, but somehow he gets it to go.
Kobe with the steal. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Bryant, high post. He's got 12. He gets it in there.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Parker, right side. On the wing, Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And this kid has pops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he's sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Out to Parker. 2 on the clock. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Parker's got 6.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Back to Kobe. Julius Erving comes up with the rebound. Parker with it. Picked up by Kobe. Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Caruso. Kobe up high, down hard.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
2 points, that one goes. He's got 8.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Drains the three-pointer.
And Bosch proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
Stolen by Bosch. Ray Allen is on the wing. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 50 left in the third. Back to Kobe. And Watson has it in the corner. Hands it from downtown.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
It's Parker with the drive. .122 left to play in the third. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Right, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Oh, just a very solid jumper for a guy his size. Bosch has worked so hard on his mechanics.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Reeves outside. Here's Jokic. The kick out to Barnes. 5 to shoot. In the corner, Irving with it. And here's Jokic outside. Here's Bosch. And the dunk by Bosch.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Parker looking around. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the way in. Parker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Going inside. Off target at the rim. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Up by 4.
54.
3 tenths quarters behind us. And more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here is Bryant. Outside, Levine. Back to Kobe. The kick out to Bosch. Offline with his 3. Here's George. Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Back to Bogdanovich. Jackson with the screen. Bogdanovich, no luck. Allen, right side. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Jackson misses. Levine inside the 3-point line. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Pass to Reeves. And here's George. Some solid defense from Bosch.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Kobe draws it up. Inside. Prince. And the dunk by Prince.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Parker into the lane. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Up top, Bryant. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Here's Bryant. With the floater. Past the Bosch.
And look at how well Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great contest on the shot. And no fear in Barnes late in the game. This guy is not afraid of the moment.
Bryant looking it over. Levine. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Irving outside. Parker left side. 4 on the shot clock. Basket is good.
Huge shot by Parker there at a moment when his team needed one.
Outside Bosch.
2 minutes.
Parker with the steal. Here's Jokic. Now Reeves. Puts it up from deep. Jokic inside. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Parker. A drive by Bryant.
If you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Stolen by Prince. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Jokic pulls it down.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Jokic rising up.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
And the shot from Parker there is just so clutch. What an unbelievable basket from him. He just gets it done on a regular basis. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he is unable to get the second one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And so they foul intentionally.
Scotty Barnes. 3rd personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Irving with it. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. 3. Good. The visiting club takes the win on the road.
All I got, yeah.